Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. When you think about it, we were all created in the image and likeness of God. God the Creator. God the one that nothing is impossible to. And as we think about that and we think about our spiritual genes, so to speak, so many times we are living beneath our privileges or our potential. Oftentimes we have things happen, setbacks, and so then we just get into the habit of using excuses to say why we are still where we are, when we still have that great potential within us. But it's sad to see that so often people go to the grave with their potential still in them, never used, never experienced, never to the fullest of what they could have done. They just sort of make excuses and continue on through life. If you are making excuses today for why you are still where you are, instead of moving forward, instead of using all the talents and causing those talents to increase that God has given you, then why don't you make today the day that you stop making excuses and start saying, okay, I've had setbacks, but if you realize that those setbacks were actually, you're being set up for God's blessing. You're being set up for God to teach you more and to use you more, for you to experience more so you can truly do more. As I look at my life, I see I've had a lot of what you would say setbacks. A lot of things happened that I wish hadn't have happened, but really it was good for me that they did, because it caused me to see God for who He was and see myself for who I am in Him. I decided years ago I was not going to use excuses, but I was going to allow the things that the enemy meant to hold me back to propel me forward. So why don't you today look at your life and see if you are making excuses, it's just not going to cut it anymore. Why don't you say, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to move on, move forward, move up, and be who God created me to be. Thank you for tuning in.